I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right. 4.0 presentations, we have none for tonight. Moving on to 5.0 correspondence. We received a letter from Renee Wilson on February 10th, 2021. That was 5.1. 5.2, an email received from Michael Snyder on February 25th. This was a nice little note about his intended retirement. And he thanked the board and the district for the opportunity to serve the community. And in that same token, we'd like to, appreciate him for his service to Lancaster. On to 6.0, approval of minutes. Do I have a motion for 6.1 to approve the regular session minutes from February 8th, 2021?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? 6.2, do I have a motion to approve the budget work session minutes from February 22nd, 2021?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion carries. 7.0, items from staff organizations. Anyone from the Lancaster Administrative and Supervisory Association?
No items, sorry. And
I'd just like to say hello to everybody. Haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see everybody. Looking forward to having you back at school. That would be great. Just thanks for all your patience this year and your help with everything that we've had to do to keep school running. We know that you're behind the scenes cheering us on, and it really means a lot. So thanks so much.
Thank you, Mrs. Adamek. We certainly are cheering you guys on. All right. Anyone from the Lancaster Central Teachers Association?
Yep, good evening. Nothing to report.
Thank you, Mr. Abraham. Anyone from the Lancaster Association of Service Personnel? And anyone from the Lancaster Association of Substitute Teachers? On to 8.0, board reports. Any board members have anything to report? All right, and then 9.0, Superintendent's Administrative Report. Dr. Valley?
There we go. I do have a couple of things. I just wanted to, highlight one of the things that are going on with the student union. You might have seen like the NFL, NBA, and the Major League Baseball and other professional amateur leagues. They've utilized those cutouts of fans in the absence of real fans, and they place them in the seats. So our students over at Lancaster High School have spearheaded a project for leadership and action class, bring fan cutouts to Lancaster High School. So there's a $25 donation that goes back to needy families and things of that nature in the Western New York area. But the faculty and staff will show their support of a favorite winter sports team, and that your face and your cutout will go and follow that particular team. So if you're interested in that, there's opportunities to do that. It's a nice thing, so I just wanted to highlight it. Number two, for almost 3 decades now, student leaders in that leadership group have been leaders here in Western New York, but also nationwide. This year, the National Lead Conference is February 26th and 27th, and one of our high school students, Jess Nataro, will be was selected the MC to lead the Lead Winter Conference. So her co-MC, who she's been working with, is from Honolulu, Hawaii. So it's a great experience for Jess, and we're real proud of her, and congratulations to her and all involved. 3, I wanted to mention the live streaming. That's been a huge hit. I want to thank Brian Wild, who's done an exceptional job. And we are the envy of all Western New York schools at this moment, with literally thousands and thousands and thousands of Lancaster fans and parents and grandparents and everything else being able to watch and view their children and friends participate in those events. As the board knows, with the governor, New York State Department of Health approval and guidance, we began to allow spectators, physical people inside the buildings, sometimes 2 per athlete, and sometimes 1, depending on the size of the venue. It's been a ton of work and planning, and a big thank you to Cesar Marchioli and Stephanie Lackey and Mike Brynjarski, but especially Brian Wiley. He's done a great job. It's amazing what you can pull off with a can-do mentality, and people who care about kids and the families that reside in their community. So congratulations to them. Dan DeAngelis and I are working to prod the Erie County Department of Health officials for regs for music. So to be continued. And then finally, one of the hottest topics right now is 3 feet, 6 feet, return to in-person instruction. And I just wanted to make a statement about that. The superintendent, the school district has been and remains committed to returning to full in-person instruction as soon as we can, responsibly, safely, and legally do so. The facts as I know them are these. Governor Cuomo, through his legal authority to issue disaster emergency executive orders, he established compliance with certain pandemic-related guidance. And that was done as a specific condition necessary in order for a school district to be open for instruction for the current school year. And as the board and everyone will recall, every school district in New York State had to submit a reopening plan in August 2020. So the State Education Department's approval of that district's reopening plan was likewise conditioned on compliance with mandatory elements of the SED guidance document. So the district accordingly is legally required to comply with guidance and directives, including those with respect to the New York State Department of Health and the Erie County Department of Health. So common things like social distancing standards, using masks, contact tracing rules, and a variety of other measures and requirements. Those need to be followed by school districts. So a failure of the school district to meet its legal obligations and comply with mandatory health department guidance could result in serious enforcement actions, liability, or other adverse consequences. So accordingly, under the current local health department standards, this district, which is at capacity, everyone knows that, even without a pandemic, we're bursting at the seams. We simply can't operate on a full in-person basis. However, I, along with local superintendents, have and will continue to make our positions known to the governor, the State Education Department, and the Erie County Department of Health, and we're more than happy to facilitate those conversations and an understanding of what's happening in schools. Finally, please know that my administrative team has begun planning, and in the near future, we will engage teachers and faculty and staff in planning. So whenever those necessary changes do come, whether they're 2 weeks or 2 months or next September, we will be prepared for the return to full person instruction. Again, when that future modification or those future modifications to guidance permit us to do so. So in the meantime, I'm tremendously proud of the combined efforts of our families, our students, and our faculty and staff in the operation of our educational program over the past year in the face of these unprecedented challenges. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Valley. Moving on to 10.0, old business. Does anybody have any old business to discuss? And then on to 11.0, new business. 11.1, personnel items. 11.1.1, do I have a motion to approve the personnel changes?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 11.1.2, do I have a motion to approve the tenure recommendation?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? And 11.2, education items. 11.2.1, do I have a motion on the Committee on Special Education?
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 11.2.2, Committee on Preschool Special Education. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
So moved. Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion carries. On to 12.0, business and financial items. 12.1, do I have a motion to approve the financial items?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.2 is for information only. It's a second policy reading, 4211 organization chart. And 12.3 is also information only. This is a policy first reading, 5633, gender neutral single occupancy bathrooms. And then 12.4, do I have a motion to approve the various providers of special education?
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.5, do I have a motion to approve the operational plan for communicable disease continuity?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.6, do I have a motion to approve the legal notice, the annual budget proposition vote and trustee election, including the update that Sandy sent today?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.7, do I have a motion to approve the authorization to amend the legal notice?
So moved.
Second. Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. Do I, 12.8, do I have a motion to approve the 2021-2022 school calendar?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.9, do I have a motion to approve the 2021-2022 classified holiday schedule?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.10, do I have a motion to appoint the election workers?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.11, do I have a motion to approve the food service operating reports?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.12, do I have a motion to approve the club creation for SAT prep?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.13, do I have a motion to approve the construction change order?
So moved. Second.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 12.14, do I have a motion to approve the seeker, the 2021-22 capital outlay project?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion approved. Motion carries. 12.15, do I have a motion to approve the risk assessment and state aid testing audit acceptance?
So moved.
Second.
And Kevin, I know the audit committee met today. You have any motion, any recommendation there?
Yeah, we met tonight. We reviewed and approved the findings and recommendations of the internal audit and would like to recommend to the board for their acceptance.
Thank you, Mr. Davenport. Any other comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. And 12.16, do I have a motion to approve the bid extension for student date books?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion carries. 13.0, public hearing. We have no one signed up to speak tonight. 14.0 is an executive session. Before we vote on that, want to detail our next meetings. We've got a budget work session slated for April 12th, 2021 at 6:30 p.m. And then a regular session on Tuesday, April 20th. Yeah, that's Tuesday because of the budget rules. April 20th, 2021 at 7 p.m. So do I have a motion to go into executive session to discuss the employment of a particular person?
So
So
moved.
moved. Second.
Any comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone against? Motion carries. So that effectively ends the meeting tonight. So I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and I hope to see everyone in the future, and we'll definitely be on that budget work session on April 12th. Have a great night, guys.
Take care, everyone.